How's it going, people? I have just watched the latest Guy Ritchie film, Wrath of Man, starring Jason Statham. Yeah, this one's been out for a little bit now. The reason I'm watching it is because I've started doing a Saturday live streaming news show. Yay! And on the first show I did, one of my subscribers, a lovely person called Stephen Otten, recommended this film because it's in his top 10, and it popped up in the Rotten Tomatoes best action films of 2021 so far list. So I decided, I wanted to watch it from the trailer, so I'll check it out. So I have done, and it's a Guy Ritchie film, minus the Guy Ritchie humour, which I thought was a bit of a shame because I like the Guy Ritchie humour, and it was really lacking in humour. This film, it's quite a serious sort of heist film. I guess it's kind of like it's a cross between a heist film and a gangster film and a revenge film. It's a real mashup, and it's really and it's not told in a linear fashion either, which is quite mad, really. It jumps back and forth, but that's what makes it interesting, I guess. I don't know, like I say, as far as action films go, God man, yeah, it's got some good Jason Statham being Jason Statham stuff. There's a lot of English actors I noticed in this film, and some of the accents can be a bit questionable at times. It's a good job they kept Jason Statham just as an English person because, Jason Statham's American accent really isn't great. Let's be honest. But he's really good at action and being a badass, and he is a fucking badass in this film. I'll be honest with you, it was quite entertaining to watch him do his thing. Like I said, the other big actors in this film, the biggest name actor in this film, apart from Jason Statham, to me, was his name Josh Hartnett, and he's not really got. His role is a bit like, odd. He's not. He's a bit worse than this, but it's kind of. I kind of saw him as a bit of a red herring as well, because it is very twisty. This film is, and there's a lot of what it all boils down to, really, at the very end of it. The film itself whittles itself down, if you know what I mean. That's me saying that without giving away spoilers. But it's one of those films as well where it's like you don't know who to. By the end of it, you don't know really who you're rooting for, because nobody in this film is a good guy. Nobody in this film is a good guy. Well, that's kind of typical Guy Ritchie, though. I mean, Guy Ritchie doesn't do films about nice people. Let's put it that way. He does films about gangsters and criminals, and this is true to form in that respect, because nobody in this film is nice. Nobody in this film has any real redeeming characteristics, apart from Josh Hartnett's character, I'd say, and probably the guy who runs the security van depot. So basically, the premise for this film is Jason Statham gets a job working for a security van company that transports money and secure things and things that are worth a lot of money, like marijuana and stuff like that, from in LA. And he gets a job with them, and he's basically trying to. Well, these vans get hit. There's hits on these vans, and obviously people trying to steal the money and stuff like that. And he's trying to figure out who did a hit on a specific van that resulted in the death of his son. So that's your basic premise for it. And it's fucking nuts, man. It gets real crazy. The action scenes, well, there's a lot. There's CGI blood. There is CGI blood in it, like, but there is also some good, like, practical things. There's a lot of, like, CGI bullets as well, you can tell. But again, there is some also good blank fire and stuff, like. But you can always tell when it's CGI because the muzzle flashes look wrong. But yeah, but still though, it was entertaining in that respect. Plenty of, like I say, action to keep you going, and the story is quite engrossing. I mean, if you ignore, but well, actually, you know, they don't really actually give you an idea of what it is that Jason Statham's character does. Really, well, you know, he's some sort of badass person you do not want to mess with in some sort of badass sort of criminal thing, because like I said, they're all fucking criminals, and but they never really tell you what it is he does. He's just like a gangster. I don't know. It wasn't Guy Ritchie's best film. Let's put it that way. I mean, like, considering like the beginning of last year, we got The Gentleman, which came out just before the coup shut down the cinemas. Like, except at the very, very, very start of the year, we got that. There is a review on my channel, and that it was Guy Ritchie, because that had like comedy mixed with like the gangster sort of thriller element as well, and that I enjoyed that. That was a Guy Ritchie film to me, whereas this one just felt like a real, like, sort of downer. There is a satisfying ending, but literally it's like, do you really want? Can you really root for this person in the end? I mean, like, yeah, okay, I don't know. It's just, you need to watch it. You need to watch it, okay? Because it's hard for me to explain it without giving away too much. But I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I'm not sitting. I'm sitting here saying like all this stuff, and it sounds like I kind of like didn't really enjoy it that much. I actually really did enjoy it. The story, like I say, did keep me engrossed, and I did keep wondering, like, what is this? What is this? What's happening now? I mean, it's a 2-hour film, and it feels like a 2-hour film. I'll give that. Yeah, because there's a lot like typical, because it's not told linear. Like, I mean, one part of the film, well, the first half of the film basically is telling one story, and then not the second half, but like. Oh, sorry, I was doing third. So the first third of the film is telling one story. The second third is telling like a completely the other side of the story, like, basically. So you basically by the second third of the film, you're completely introduced to a totally new set of characters, and that was a bit like, oh, okay, this is a bit mad. So, but you do get like a lot of character development on either side, but I don't feel that the character development pays off, because it's not. You don't really understand the motivation. Like, the only motivation really I saw in this film was money, and that was it, really. Apart from Jason Statham's motivation was revenge, and the other motivation for the film was money. So it's kind of like, yeah, it wasn't a massive payoff for me, like, in the end. But I was entertained. So yeah, it's an okay film. It's an okay film. As far as action films go, yeah, it's good. It's good. So I'm gonna give this my final review for The Wrath of Man. Well, Wrath of Man, sorry, not the. It has got no the. It's just called Wrath of Man. That is, we can probably see that from the poster by my head right now. Like, anyway, like, but yeah, I'm gonna give it 3 stars. Yeah, I'll give it 3 stars. Yeah, there we go. It's just a 3-star film. It's good, but it wasn't really much of a payoff. But yeah, anyway, so that's my review of Wrath of Man. yeah, check it out if you can see it. It's not the best Guy Ritchie film, but you know, it's worth a watch. So yeah, anyway, if you like this video, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, you know, give it a like just for Buddy, you know, and give us a subscribe. Yes, definitely, please subscribe, because there's plenty more coming. Like I say, I've got the Saturday show as well, Saturday live show, so that's all good fun. And also still, I'm very much on Karaoke Geeks on Friday nights with Latino Slant, so check that out as well, like links in the description for that. So yeah, okay, Buddy, are we going to end this video? Yeah? Okay, yeah, we're done. So yeah, anyway, peace, love and happiness. Bye!